Bagamat naghahabol ang Lyceum Pirates sa puntong ito kontra sa San Beda, marami pa rin ang naniniwala na makakabalik ang kanilang koponan dito sa larong ito. Isa na dyan si Beda. Pero sa kabilang panig naman, hirit ni Brent, go for the kill. Animo San Beda beat Lyceum. We have arrived at the fourth and final quarter. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon at Ton Rojas kasama si Mix Bustos. And of course, we have at courtside, Siege Tantenko. Mix, for the final quarter, ano kailangan gawin ng Lyceum para makabalik dito sa larong ito?
Well, it's just a play at the time. They don't have to look at the score even though they're down by 13. They just have to make key stops. Along with those key stops is they have to score on their offense, just execute on their half-court plays. If they if they force turnovers, kailangan makapitalize nila yon. So, unti-unti lang, no? Unti-unti lang if you're the Pirates.
Pirates playing, of course, today without Victor Gijol, who is their tallest player on the lineup, 6'9". Gijol suspended after throwing a close fist at J.R. Octeco of the CSB Blazers. Pero sinabi nga ni Coach Topex Robinson nung nakausap natin siya kanina, Mix, it doesn't matter who's available. What's important is that every player who's on the floor competes.
Yes, no. Yun lang naman ang kailangan eh. They just have to outwork. They just have to compete and just bring out the best kung ano ang pwede nilang magawa sa loob ng playing court.
At syempre, dahil ito ang huling quarter ng laro, todo bigay na. Ang koponan ng Lyceum, kitang-kita naman, they're sticking to these red shirts like glue.
What's nice about the Pirates, so even though they're down, you can see in their body language that they're still competing. Alam nila na hindi pa sila out dito. Alam nila na kaya pa nilang humabol. And it's, if you're the coaching staff, you must be thrilled. And matutuwa ka sa pinapakita ng players mo.
Tongko, nagpakawala ng tres. In and out. Rebound Lyceum. Beda. Umatake. Beda with a left hand.
Mamuntik mag-traveling si Beda doon. Buti na lang nasalo na yun. And for that layup.
Ito na yung magandang performance ni Beda. 11 points. Season high for him dito sa NCAA.
And that's just 4 possessions, no? And Lyceum getting these opportunities, they can cut it down to 9. And pakita lang nila na kaya pa nilang dumepensa at mahaba-habang action pa ito ng basketball.
Beda with the left hand. Fast play of the game brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life. At nakakatulong ito para sa Lyceum na naka-attack mode sila to stop the clock at makakuha ng puntos from the free throw line. Jesper Ayaay, one of 7 new additions sa kupunan ni Coach Topex Robinson ngayong season 91.
As we can see, the full court defense, they want to stop the offense of the Red Lions, force some turnovers, and use their turnovers as their offense.
Goga, naitawid ang bola. 3 guys who can handle the ball well, 3 guards on the floor para kay Coach Jamay. Sara stops, pops, and connects.
Nakausap nga natin to si Dan Sara kanina, no? He's ready to fill in the shoes for Paser, and he really works on his individual game as he gets to convert shots like those.
Ranville Tongko absorbing the contact and completing that fast break drive. Meron na siyang 9 puntos dito sa laro.
Magandang pangangatawan doon ni Raj Tongko, no? Na-squeeze niya yung kanyang shot doon and he get that shot in.
Back-to-back blocks para kay Donald Tangwa. Maski 6'5" lang itong si Donald Tangwa, showing us that he can be efficient both on offense and defense. Gulpe de gulat tactics ang ginawa ng mga bedista dito sa simula ng 4th quarter. Back to 16 ang kanilang kalamangan. Look at this defensive play mula sa Red Lions ng San Beda College, and it led to this. A strong move brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life. Ranville Tonko, or Raj Tonko, as a lot of people call him, yung kanyang nickname. Playing for Coach Jamaica rin. Good experience playing for the RP Youth also, itong si Tonko. And we know Coach Jamaica also coached the RP Youth team. Now he's coaching his alma mater for the first time. And his team is on top, 76-60 dito sa fourth quarter. High-low action. Humingi ng goaltending ang Lyceum. Or rather, yes, Lyceum. They got it. Panoorin natin muli.
And that was a good play. No? He recognized that he was underneath the basket. Good thing he got that goaltend.
Tangwa, offensive rebound. Dinabas ang bola kay Sara. Koga. Umaatake. Koga, cross-court pass. Tonko for three. Wala. Lead pass na agaw ni Arthur De La Cruz. Tonko to Koga.
Good recognition on the fast break. It starts with practice. You have those fast break drills that is applied in situations just like that by Koga.
Yusei Koga meron ng 9 na puntos dito sa larong ito. Kabaini. Fakes. Fire. Supalpal na naman ni Donald Tangwa. Sara will head back to the line for 2.
Good aggressive play there by Dan Sara. He saw the opening right there, no? Kaya nakuha niya yung foul na yun.
Sharing the wealth. Yan ang pinapakita ng Red Lions dito sa larong ito. Roldan Sara, after that 1-game suspension, making his presence felt dito sa larong ito. Meron na siyang 8 puntos. At alam mo, Mix, kwento sa akin ni Dan Sara na he was watching the Letran game from school. Pumasok daw siya during the time na nasuspend siya kontra sa Letran San Beda with 17 assists. Lyceum, with 13 in this game. Balikan natin si Siege Tantenko.
Yes, Anton, kasama ko ngayon si JP Mendoza, dating key player ng San Beda Red Lions. JP, lamang kayo ngayon pero kilala sa late game surges ang Lyceum. Ano sa tingin mo kailangan gawin ng Red Lions para ma-maintain yung lead?
Kailangan lang nilang i-continue yung pag-share ng bola sa bawat isa. Kasi nung first half, medyo kanya-kanya sila eh. So ngayon sa na siguro nagiging okay na kasi share na.
JP, fearless forecast. Ano sa tingin mo? 6 feet?
Tiwala ako sa kanila at tiwala ako sa sistema ni Coach Jamaica. Kaya nilang mag 6 feet na yan.
Maraming salamat, JP. Good luck sa larong to. Back to you, Anton.
Maraming salamat, Siege. Medyo nagulat si JP sa tanong ni Siege, pero I'm very surprised at how composed he was.
Yes, no. It's still early to tell, but it's good to have those kinds of goals. Diba? Goal setting yan para sa team mo. Even though it's a long season, you have to make them keep that in mind para makamit ang kanilang ultimate objective.
Siyempre, iba na ang feeling kapag nailagay mo ang iyong pangalan sa history books ng pinakaunang collegiate sports league ng Pilipinas, ang NCAA. Wala pa nakakagawa ng 6 feet sa kasaysayan ng NCAA. At ito ang pagkakataon ng Red Lions na magawa yon dito sa ika-71 season ng NCAA. But it's a long road for the Red Lions. Sinabi nga ni Coach Jamaica rin, this is not a sprint.
Tama, no? Unti-unti lang. Hindi mo pwedeng madaliin. Hindi mo pwedeng i-one time, no? Kumbaga parang sprint. Dapat pacing lang. Still a long season to go. Marami ka pang madadaanan na obstacles along the way. And you will learn, just like their loss in Letran. It was for sure a learning experience for Coach Jamaica and his team.
Tingin mo ba, Mix, malaking bagay yung pagkatalo nila sa Letran? Early in the season kasi nakaramdam na sila ng pagkatalo. Right away, they had a chance to get back to the drawing board. Nakatulong kaya yon sa San Beda?
For sure, nakatulong yun. No? So, syempre, as a coach, at this part of the season, you would want to commit your mistakes early. Sabi nga rin ni Ola Adiogong kanina, nung nakausap natin na wake-up call yun para sa kanila. Mabuti nang natalo ngayon, nakita na natin yung mga mistakes natin ngayon at hindi nila, according to him, hindi nila nilaro yung talagang 100% San Beda game, no? And still a long season to go. Marami pa silang chance to make up for those mistakes.
Mix, you've been part of many teams. What's better? Magkaroon ka ng isang unbeaten streak tapos matalo sa unang pagkakataon late in the season or matalo ka early in the season?
Mas pipiliin ko na, Anton, yung matalo ka early in the season. Kasi syempre, may mga mental and emotional aspect yan. So if you get beaten early in the season, medyo kakayanin at mas makaka-bounce back ka. We've seen teams that really, you know, cruising sila all the way from the top and then get medyo matatalo sa bandang dulo. Medyo mas masakit yun kasi pumuhunan ka eh. Diba? At the same time, yung mental aspect mo, it's harder to recover, and for San Beda, it looks like they're on the right track.
Samantala, Yusei Goga able to knock down a triple pero may banggaan sa ilalim with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this game. 15-point lead for San Beda. Panoorin natin muli kung ano ang nangyari. Look at the bottom portion of your screens.
And Beda had to push Tangkua away because of his size and strength, no? And that was a foul off the ball. Unfortunately, Koga hit that three. And
official na ika-count ng ating referees yung tira ni Yusei Goga dahil nangyari simultaneously yung banggaan sa ilalim sa pagitan ni Edgar Marata at Michael Sorella. So counted yung 3-point shot ni Yusei Goga at may kasama pang foul sa ilalim. Kasabay kasi. Sabay nangyari.
San Beda is up 85 to 67. Even though it's for Lyceum, it's hard to get back kahit 4 minutes na lang ang nalalabi. As we see Judiel Tavara
Bakit mukha pa ding fresh ang mga players? Especially Raj Tongko. Super cute. Ayan, yung mga fans ni Raj Tongko with 9 points in this game. Ito naman, hirit ni Sahonas. Habol Lyceum. O, naniniwala pa. Itong si A. Sahonas na makakahabol ang kanyang kubunan with under 4 minutes to go. At marami na tayo nakikitang fouls away from the ball, Mix.
Yes, no. We can see that it's all because of the illegal screens or medyo frustrated or medyo parang gigil, no, by that illegal screen by Tangkua. Lyceum really needs to capitalize on those mistakes by the Red Lions. And as I was saying earlier, no, even though it's kind of hard to recover with the limited time remaining, your Lyceum, it's not yet over for your objectives. You're a learning team, you're a new team, and for them to match up with San Beda like this, you just have to get your small victories and use them coming into the next game.
Medyo malaki na kasi ang kalamangan ng San Beda and time is running out for the Pirates. Ankle breaker from Roldan Zara got his teammates off of their seats. Michael Sorella with the putback. And the Red Lions making a statement today, leading by 18. Ito ang pinakamalaking kalamangan para sa Red Lions. Ito yung ankle breaker kanina ni Roldan Zara. Hindi lang na ipasok yung tira, pero Michael Sorella walang bumax out. Kaya naman, naka-easy 2 si Sorella underneath. #20 assists na ang naitala ng San Beda dito sa larong ito. And they are number 2 in the league in terms of that department, averaging 22.3 assists per game. Mix.
So they're nearing their averages already. This must be a good stat, no? Di pa tapos ang game, 3 minutes left. You can still outscore that assist stat there.
Marata. Umatake. Malabanan for 3. At babalik ang bola sa San Beda. You were talking about when a game is already out of reach, gaya nitong larong ito, coaches usually make these goals for the next game. At mamaya pag-uusapan natin kung ano kaya ang mga goals ni Coach Topex moving forward. Sa ngayon, lamang pa rin ng San Beda, 87-69. Malapit na tayo sa dulo ng ating laban sa pagitan ng San Beda at Lyceum. Sa mga fans na nandito ngayon, smile, you're on cam. And to all the NCAA fans, we'd like to remind you guys that the NCAA games are being broadcast live worldwide on ABS-CBN Sports in Action, particularly in the United States, Canada, countries in the Middle East, and Europe, Australia, Japan, and the rest of the Asia Pacific. At mapapanood niyo din po ang NCAA available via live streaming on the online platform pfc.tv. Now, if you're Coach Topex Robinson, this game is already out of reach. Mix, what are you telling your players para ma-motivate sila to finish strong?
Well, isa sa mga philosophies nga ni Coach Topex ay ang kanilang perseverance, ang kanilang mental toughness. The first 2 games, they were really struggling offensively pero nakahabol sila ng bandang dulo. Just keep on motivating your players. Hindi importante ang score, hindi importante kung ano mga nasa stat sheet, ang importante kung anong nagagawang tama at kung ano ang mga pwedeng i-improve on. Siyempre may mga strengths and weaknesses yan, no? So, i-highlight yung strengths, improve on the weaknesses, and just use it to keep on getting better.
Now, I have another question about the top 2 scorers of Lyceum. Hindi gumawa masyado si Shaq Alanes, just 3 points in the game. And then Joseph Gabayni, just 9 points in this game. If you're Gabayni and you're Alanes, ano yung mindset mo dapat moving forward? Paano sila makakabangon for their next game?
Well, of course, recognizing that kind of stat line. Last game, they provided their offense well. Ngayon, medyo hindi sila pinalad. There must be some kind of frustration or disappointment, no? But it's important to leave these kinds of things behind. Again, malayo pa ang season. This is a very good and talented San Beda team at they're just going to use the motivation from their teammates, sa kanilang coaching staff at sa kanilang community na mag-provide ng better performance coming into their next game.
Meron silang 2 araw ng ensayo para paghandaan ng kanilang susunod na laban, which is against JRU sa Friday, July 24, dito pa rin sa San Juan Arena, 2 p.m. po yan. That's the next game of Lyceum. Para naman sa San Beda, they play again on Thursday at ang kanilang mga katapat, College of St. Benilde. Ayan po ang Red Army na nagnanais na makamit ang makasaysayang 6-peat ngayong season 91 ng NCAA, and he is the man tasked to lead the Red Lions to that historic feat. Coach Jamaica rin.
And not only to credit Coach Jamaica rin also but his coaching staff, because for you to be able to execute on what you need to do, kailangan din ma-hone ang iyong skills and talents, di ba? So, syempre, to be able to be fit with that system, kailangan din improve mo rin kung ano ang kailangan mong gawin. For Art de la Cruz, he really improved on his ball handling at binigyan na siya ng license to shoot from the outside. So, credit everybody from that San Beda staff.
As I mentioned a while ago, itong si Arthur de la Cruz, leading MVP candidate. Ang kanyang player average value is 68.33. Trailing him is Mr. Brightside, Bright Acueti, with 68.25 yung kanyang PAV or player average value. And right now at third place is Earl Scotty Thompson, the reigning MVP, at 65.5. So sila nangunguna sa MVP race ngayong season 91, Mix.
Yes, no. For Perpetual Help, you must be proud of these 2 players because they're really performing well.
Samantala, Roldan Sara tumapboard pa. What a comeback game for Roldan Sara. 11 points after serving that 1-game suspension.
This is really a good performance for Dan Sara. Bumawi siya from that suspension, and this is a good start for him to prepare for bigger games as he will fill in the shoes for Baser.
Yun nga, banggit natin, Baseramer, namamaga pa rin yung kanyang kanang balikat at hindi natin alam kung gaano katagal mawawala si Baseramer. San Beda using a wait-and-see approach. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, kung di makakalaro si Baser Amer, they don't know how long Roldan Sara will have to step up as the main point guard ng San Beda.
Yun lang naman no? It's just always about being ready. Kahit hindi si Roldan Sara yan. Kahit kaposisyon ni Dan Sara, like Ice Reyes or Raj Tongko, just be ready. Just provide on what you need to do. After all, it's a team sport. It's a team effort to win games, di ba?
Tsaka ang injury sa basketball, hindi talaga maiiwasan yan. You have to be ready, and looking ready right now are the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Bakbakan to. Coach Alden Ayo will try to lead his team to another victory kontra sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags ni Coach Rodney Santos. Makakasama po ninyo Andre Felix at syempre si Coach Olsen Racela for that game.
Letran looking to edge their momentum. They're at 3 wins.
No defeats.
No defeats. No? So, if for them, it's looking to win again.
Gusto nilang mapantayan yung 4-0 record ng Perpetual. San Sebastian naman, 1-2. They want to reach 500. As we are just waiting for the final score, San Beda looking to reach 100 again, Mix.
Yes. It's not an unattainable feat. They have to get a stop here and for them to reach 100 points.
Kasi kontra Mapua at EAC, they scored past 100. But San Beda looks like we'll just dribble it out. Coach Mike Harin pumping his fist, giving a high five to every member on his bench right now. Bounce back victory with a statement for the Red Lions.
Statement indeed. This is what they've been dying for, no? Talagang makabawi sila from that loss. Good victory with the San Beda Red Lions, and for the Lyceum Pirates, it's not a bad game for them. They showed signs of brilliance. They showed energy. They outworked the Red Lions at times, and this should be a learning experience for them.
3-1 na ang kartada ng San Beda College Red Lions under Coach Mike Harin. Ang ating final score, 97-74. Babalik po ang NCAA Season 91 dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Nakarating na po tayo sa dulo ng ating unang laban dito sa NCAA Season 91. Final score 97-74. Nagwagi ang 5-time defending champion San Beda Red Lions kontra sa Lyceum Pirates. Big statement game para sa kupunan ni Coach Mike Harin.
Yes, it was highlighted by their 24 assists. It was because of their pressing defense. Automatic kapag nagkaroon sila ng stop, 3 guys, 4 guys. So they were able to execute right away, and really a good bounce back victory for the Red Lions.
At syempre, nanguna sa kanila ang kanilang veteran na si Arthur De La Cruz, leading candidate para sa MVP race. At kasama natin ngayon si Siege Tantenko at courtside. Siege?
Yes, kasama ngayon si Art na nakapagtala ng 22 points ngayong game na to. Art, naramdaman mo ba yung pressure to step up dahil wala si Baser?
There's always a pressure naman every time we step up the court. Pero kailangan lang namin harapin, and that's the real the world. Wala talaga siya, and kailangan namin mag-step up yung mga veterans. Pero sana mag-heal na si Baser, and we need them. We need some veteran more like him. Yun lang.
Whether or not Baser shows up at our next game, anong klaseng intensity ang maabangan ng fans mula sa'yo sa next game?
Hard work, kasi nawala yung hungry namin sa pagiging champion. Parang naging relax kami. Parang hindi na champion yung nilalaro namin kasi we had a long break. Pero good, nag-step up kami lahat ngayon. Kaya thankful ako na nanalo kami dito this game.
Art, maraming salamat. More hunger, more intensity ang maabangan natin sa kanilang next game. Ano sa tingin nyo, Anton? Mig?
Well, Siege, sa tingin ko, ibang klase talaga ang pinapakita ni Arthur De La Cruz ngayong Season 91 ng NCAA. He's showing that he's ready. I think I might be talking ahead right here, but he looks ready to go pro dahil Dati, big man moves lang pinapakita ni Arthur de la Cruz. Now he's showing the entire package. Nakaka-puntos, nakaka-rebound, nakaka-set up pa ng kanyang mga kakampi.
And that is a conscious effort by Art. Talking to him earlier, talagang pinaghahandaan niya na since last year na siya ngayon. He's really aspiring to go pro and really improving on his offensive game, his dribbling, his outside shooting. Kasi pagdating sa pros niyan, hindi natin masabi, baka ipaglaro siya ng number 2 position or 3 position. So he's really getting ready and using his experience here to be ready for the pros.
And another MVP type performance for Arthur de la Cruz. 22 big points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists to lead his team to victory. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos sa ating susunod na laban. Letran kontra San Sebastian. Isa na namang classic encounter between two very storied teams. Great working with you, Migs.
Great working with you, partner. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine, teammate. And we have a lot more games ahead of us here in Season 91. Once again, wagi ang San Beda kontra sa Lyceum 97-74. Sa ngalan ni Direk Abet Ramos, Manong Mark Morado, Siege Tantenko, Migs Bustos at lahat ng mga bumubuo ng ABS-CBN Sports, ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, nagsasabing huwag po kayong alis dahil susunod na bakbakan sa pagitan ng Golden Stags at Knights dito sa NCAA Season 91. Ilabas ang galing.